would be better you come here to talk about some problems. How to help people in terms of this life, security life. Sorry.
No, good.
Oh,
No.
okay, thank you. And as you see,
Joe.
people come here, start a lot of them to broken window, the car take $2, put you in trouble for hundreds of dollars. People, the mayor, very happy, said, no, stop on Frisk. Okay, but the infraction situation is how worse and worse. The future is not so bright. What do you think about it?
I think
And maybe other, but
General
it's
gist.
enough.
Mike? That's a great question and a great issue. First of all, talking about the future, I have 2 kids. And my concern, after everything we've talked about tonight, is what is the future going to look like when they're 20 or they're 30? I look at the future now. I was at an event last week where Mayor Giuliani spoke. And he was talking about the current state of affairs with respect to Ebola and ISIS and different things that were going on within the country, within the city. And I was watching him speak, and quite frankly, I was like, look what we had, and look what we have. Okay? And I say that proudly. We have a mayor right now whose future is more for people who are going to be here illegally than legally, folks.
Right.
We have a mayor right now who's more concerned with giving money to people who are going to come here and want to vote and want to go to school and want to run for office. The governor's not too far behind. When he came out with the DREAM Act, he wants to give college students the ability to come here and have tuition assistance, which would lead to illegal immigration, which would take away money from our own students. So when you talk about the future, I'm concerned about the future of those people who live in the United States of America, not who are coming here from other countries illegally. Again, my father came here in May of 1962 from Sicily. My father was a beautician. And my father came here in 1976 with my campaign manager, Sal's father-in-law. They became citizens at the Statue of Liberty. Became citizens. But nobody gave my father any money. There was no program. There was no money for him to go to beautician school. He worked construction. He made money. He saved it. He went to school and he started a business. And for 30 years, he raised a family. And my brother and I went to Catholic school, went to Catholic high school, went to college. Nobody gave us any money. And the money we have now from loans, and I'm sure, Joe, you have the same loans I have, I'm still paying them back. So when you ask me about the future, my concern is that we need to have the ability to have people come into office such as myself. We need to start concentrating on issues like that, and we need to rein in the people who are in power now and work our way up the ladder and change them over the next few years. Because if we don't, we're in for a rude awakening, folks. Too many freebies, and you know what? They ain't going to us.
That's right.
Let's call a spade a spade. At the end of the day, what we work for should come back to us, and ultimately, our children and our families. And then we'll worry about everybody else after we're all taken care of.
Question about the role that we play as elected officials. And when I go to a meeting and they yell at me about de Blasio and they yell at me about Obama, a lot of the concerns are quite accurate. But I always remind people, Obama's not coming through that door and de Blasio ain't coming through that door. We're here. And the role that we play as elected officials, listen, I'll never agree to everything the governor does, and certainly I don't agree with the mayor on many issues. And we have to fight them. Not because, the Democrats, we can't fight them. We fight them. I'm fighting right now with the mayor over a homeless shelter in Glendale, which I adamantly oppose. The taking away of my ferry in Rockaway, which I think is totally wrong. The whole placement of homeless shelters throughout the neighborhood, throughout Queens, I think is wrong. The bottom line is we fight for our people. We answer to our people. So the role we play is when you hear parents scream out about Common Core and they don't like the state testing, Well, we have to go back and we have to do something, and we did this year. We pushed back Common Core. No longer does a kindergartner, first grader, or second grader have to take the state test. Now, why is the changes to Common Core occur? Because parents spoke out. Parents, teachers were heard. You know, when a veteran comes up to you and says, hey, we need more funding, either for our post or for our counseling, we have to go back, we have to find the money in the state budget to get it. That's the role we play. That's the opportunity we have. And I say to the kids, when I go to classrooms, you know what my role is? Wake up every day and help someone. That's the power we have. That's the power we have. To wake up every morning and help people, regardless of where they come from, really regardless of kind of issue. So it doesn't matter who's in power. We will object to them, we will disagree with them, we'll praise them when they do something right for our people, and we'll chastise them when they do something wrong. And we will be there, I will be there, to be the voice, not of them, but of my people, always. Thank you.
Okay, well, we gotta get to the next, we gotta get to another person, okay? I wanna move it, you have to wait, okay? Okay. This woman over here.